One of the defining marks of an anxious culture is the quick fix mentality. Everything I create is for all the dreamers and doers. I want to give them that joyful confidence that Jesus offers us a better way to life, and he offers us a better way to lead. Today is one of my favorite days of the year because it's the first day of the apprentice workshop, and the heart behind it is like the Christian life is such a process, and what I've learned the last few years or so is that's a part of the joy. We take texts like 2 Corinthians 5:17 and talk about how we are made new, and so I think in doing that we kind of communicate this message. When we encounter his presence, it essentially like skips the process, you know, like we're now perfect. And I think what it does though, it doesn't skip the process, but it brings purpose to the process. By the way, the theme of this vlog is quick fixes. Finally did that challenge. What's that thing called? I'm so proud of Selah.
Okay, listen. Mommy and Daddy are gonna go do something really quick, and then when we get back, then you can have some, but you can't eat them yet. Yeah. Okay?
That makes sense?
Just hold it.
All right. Did you have any of it? No?
You didn't eat any? Okay, good job.
All right.
You can eat some now.
Is it good? Place is a mess. What I love most about movies is when they have subtle messaging and they assume that the audience is smart enough to pick up on things, and what's cool is sometimes people don't pick up on it, so then you feel smart for picking up on it. I want you to pick up that my office being a storage room is a quick fix, but that's not the best, but you're smarter than that, so I'm not gonna connect those dots for you. Okay, the worst part is I'm meeting with my spiritual director here in like an hour. But thankfully it's on Zoom, so all he'll see is this and not. So I'll link this below, but this is the booklet we're using. We made it during quarantine, and it's our whole vision of what we do at our church, and so it's broken up by each section. So again, the main idea we're having through this whole workshop is passionately pursuing the life and lifestyle of Christ in King Creek, and then I'm really excited about it, and it starts tonight. I don't want to jump into it too much, but like again, we have such like a quick fix mentality, and with the journey of the Christian life, I think we can get discouraged because we forget it's such a process. But what's helpful for me, what I'm hoping to provide for our church is when we have like a spiritual roadmap, when we understand how there's processes, there's steps in this journey, and when we mainly understand it's a journey towards love, that is. Comment down below if you guys ever have questions about how we do workshops. It's the most exciting thing. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
How old are you now? 26, 25, 29?
23.
What?
No, 26.
You was like 23. I almost believe that.
I was 23 when you hired me.
Wow, dude, we're getting old together.
Hey, KJ.
How does 30 feel? Was that like a hard one or no?
My back hurts. My arms, all my joints hurt. I can't sleep at night.
You saw the Selah video. You thought that was funny, huh? Was that funny? What was your favorite part?
Oh,
Did you like it? I'm showing it on the vlog right now.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm proud of her. Didn't touch it at all. Didn't touch it. Well, she touched it. She didn't eat it. And we are done. All ready for tonight. I'm really, this talk tonight, I am the most passionate about, and I am even more passionate about it now that I just talked to my spiritual director, Tom Ashbrook, about it. I'm pretty much summarizing his book in 30 minutes. He just gave me a word and a word and a half and another word. I just can't wait for tonight, y'all. Can't wait! Ah!
And so people you know, whether they do it out loud or is this all there is? You know, where's abundant life live? Is it just I got to work harder?
Heaven.
And, you know, heaven. And so to realize there's this whole wonderful journey of, you know, that God just, he'd like to take me as quickly as he can, you know, but like you're talking about in fifth, you know, we got some stuff that we got to dump, you know, along the way, and he's got to show that to us, that we're carrying all this baggage that may be out of the wounds of our life, or our attachments to the approval of others and all these other things that are, you know, Teresa says the Lord would love to take us to the seventh mansion instantly if he could. And,
I like that.
She complains that why is it that the Lord took one of her sisters in 2 months what it took him 20 years to take Teresa to? You know, it's not fair.
Also, this isn't a competition, okay? Which mansion are you? Ooh, I'm 2 ahead of you. All right, yeah. Everybody listen to me, right? And by saying that, you're back to mansion 1, okay? So this isn't about that. And so be encouraged. This is my problem, because it's been a year and I'm in the same mansion, you know, and I'm like telling my spiritual director, I need to go to the next one, okay? Or another room or something, right? It's a new season. This candle is not working for me, all right? Let's go in the next room. But anyways, it's not a competition. It's not about getting to the next stage, but it's about taking your next step. It's not about the next stage, but God wants to take the next step with you. And guess what? It's the next step with you. It's not he's way over here, come on. He's walking alongside of you every step of the way, and he is such a gracious God, and he wants you to know how much he loves you. And that's the Christian life too. It's not about how much you love him. It's actually a recognition of how much he loves you. That's the game changer. And you think you have it figured out, and then God brings you to the next mansion. You're like, no, he really loves me now. And then he really loves me now. It's this beautiful process. And I believe God would take all of us to mansion 7 right away, if he could. But we have so many things to work out. We distrust God. We don't open our hearts out to him. And so he has to take us on this journey. And I pray every single person in this room for the rest of their life joyfully take steps with Jesus and recognizing the love that he has for you.